All praises due to the Most High, family. We back with another Acres anime review. So I just finished watching episode 13. It's the first episode of season 2 for Kaiju number 8. Now, just real quick, if you don't know what a Kaiju is, I know my real anime watchers, they know what a Kaiju is. If you don't know what a Kaiju is, just think Godzilla and the things that he be fighting. Really big animals, really big beasts. Anyhow, we watching Kaiju number 8, first episode of season 2. And so we starting a little slow, right? Last season ended basically with Kafka revealing to everybody. It was a few people who knew on the side here and there, but he basically making public that he is Kaiju number 8. He can transform into a Kaiju. And so because this was a secret that was kept, they basically breaking up. They already did. They already broke up his whole squadron, his whole group. All these rookies that came in with him, they split all of them up. They sent them to different platoons and different divisions all over Japan, right? And so we didn't see everybody in this episode. We really saw his boy Reno, and then old boy that be in competition with him. And I forgot which number they went to, but so they pulled up on their division. We didn't see too much about their situation, just that they got there safe. They got there and they pulled up, right? Where the meat of this episode came was where Kikoru went, right? Old girl Shinomiya, right? Because she the daughter of the leader of the whole anti-kaiju defense force, right? So she was sent to the first division. Now what she's explaining is this is the top kaiju defense force division in the world. Everybody know that the first division are them. And so there's not a stronger division. And we know Kikoru was she was the most talented one in her group. She optimized the suit to the highest level. She got her own weapon already, her own customized weapon. She was moving and grooving last season. And so this is a good match for her because, she at the cream of the crop. So she going to see what the cream of the crop do over there. Right? Now, what was funny about her trip though is she get there, and while she waiting to be introduced, the vice captain for the first division pull up, and this dude's super intimidating. Not as intimidating as her dad, because that's an intimidating dude. But he up there. He massive, and he bald, and he got a stern look on his face. Which was funny when so you would think, okay, that's the vice captain of the first division. What's the captain look like? He must be super intimidating. And I'm already giving it away. But he's the opposite of that. So anyhow, vice captain is walking Kikoru over to introduce her to the captain of the first division. And she thinking, wow, he must be something. He must be this, that, and the third. And we walk in on this dude playing video games. He's stuck on the video game. His room is a mess. He's in the dark, just grinding out this video game. He's talking about, I need to hit platinum rank. And right off top, the vice captain is just embarrassed. He's like, wow, this is really how you introducing yourself to the daughter of the leader, the head of it. I forgot his exact title. It's been a minute since I've seen season 1, but her dad is in charge of everything, right? This is just the captain of this one division. And so he embarrassed. He's like, man, you got to clean up your room. They going back and forth. He's like, man, it's my room. I'll use it however I want. Excuse me, family. And if you want it so clean, then you can clean it yourself. And so he do just that. He command some other people to come in and start cleaning the room. Now, boom. Now, here's where it get good. I told you we were starting a little slow in this episode, but here's where it get good. So while we meeting, basically a kaiju alarm go off. And it's a Godzilla looking, I mean, it's basically Godzilla is this kaiju that we handling. And so we get a very cool series of events, like from when, like the first, like, you know, it's basically just somebody who going about their day and they're like, hey, something's funny going on. Like, I think I see a kaiju. They gave us like every step-by-step process from like when the original sighting happened to all the squadron developments. They gave us a time lapse, like these tanks pulled up, those tanks pulled up, this helicopter took off, the captain, the vice captain going this way, the captain going that way. So it was really cool to see like how that plan developed. And so Kikoru, she's curious. She's like, well, how is this dude? She even said when she met him, she's like, I'm feeling zero respect for this dude. He was stuck on a video game. His room's a mess. He looks like he almost like a nervous wreck almost. But so she curious, but he's excited to show her. He's like, oh, I'm gonna show you like what I really do. I'm gonna give you a really good seat. So she in the helicopter with him, and he organizing his team. He like, boom, boom, boom. We basically going to plan B because, you know, this thing is not behaving how we expected it to. Now Kikoru's impressed. She like, wow, they really are handling this kaiju. They basically directing the kaiju into the spot that they want by shooting it with the guns and the tanks and everything, to keep it away from just causing havoc in the city, right? And she looking at like the roster. She like, wow, they all individually are stronger than like the average platoon leader, right? Just the rank and file of the 1st Division. So she like, okay, they going ham right now. And then we see the captain basically have like a quick personality shift. Like before, his hair was all in his face and he was, you know, just acting kind of weird. Like he's a funny acting dude, but then he get really confident. Then he get really like straightforward, really, you know, he start behaving like a captain. And he knocked the kaiju out with ease. I mean, we talking about like one strike, minimal damage. It was a big kaiju now, so there's a big mess for the cleanup crew to come after behind there and take care of that. But he handled it with ease. So now he get a call from Kikoru's dad, and he ignoring it. So the vice captain had to come and get him in check. But so they have a meeting with head Shinomiya, right? And basically the final decision is not only is Kikoru in the 1st Division, but we sending Kafka, who's kaiju number 8, we sending him over to the 1st Division too. And it's a little bit of friction right off bat between Kafka and the 1st Division captain, because he's like, man, the best way to use this kaiju is really just to transform him into a weapon or like some suit technology for me to use since I'm the strongest. But Kafka saying like, hey man, like I'm still a human and I have my own personal goals I have to achieve. So like I'm really not going for you know, sacrificing myself. So we're gonna have to work together. I'm joining the 1st Division. And that's basically the wrap of the episode. So that was a nice development that I wasn't quite expecting, that he was gonna be joining Kikoru at the 1st Division, but I'm excited to see how that work out for Kafka, because he do got the kaiju powers, but outside of that, he really not a high performer. So that's going to be interesting to see how he develops outside of his kaiju powers and that friction, because the 1st Division captain, he really is no nonsense. Like he's kind of a weirdo, but at the end of the day, he take no nonsense. You just got to come up with strength and results. And so that was the first episode, Kaiju number 8, starting off season 2. So peace and love, family. All praise is due to the Most High.